Hi and Assalamualaikum to Madam Norianti. Today I'm going to present to you about our program which called Cherry's Bookstore. First of all, let me introduce to you my group members. My name is Nur Nazifana binti Hussein.
My name is Nur Shazana binti Abdul Malik.
My name is Nur Ali Ilma binti Hassan.
Cherry's Bookstore is going to do year-end sale. Customer can buy books with incredible discounts. Customer will get to choose their type of book based on genres according to the table below, as well as discount that have been offered to the customer. Customer need to state if they are the members or non-members to the bookstore.
Our catalog consists of type of genre, type of book, price, discount for non-members, and discount for members. We have 3 types of genre in this Cherry Bookstore. For example, education, romance, and horror. For education, we have 3 types of book, which is notebook, exercise book, and dictionary. For romance, we have novel, comic, and poem. For horror, we have novel, comic, and magazine. We also have 2 types of discount, which is non-members and members. For non-members, you will receive 15%. For members, you will receive 20% discount. Cherry Bookstore also offer special discount for their customer who pay using credit card, which is 5%. But for customer who pay by cash will not receive any discount. The program will calculate service tax, which is 6% of every purchase. Finally, the output will show a receipt that has the type of book that has been bought by the customer together with original price, discount price, service tax, and total price. Lastly, the system will ask the user if they want to buy another book, so the system will repeat it from the start.
Objective of our program are enable customers to easily select and order books of their choices, provide a personalized experience by allowing customers to choose books based on types and genres, offer flexibility in payment options with discounts for credit card payments, and automatically calculate and apply appropriate discounts based on customer membership, payment method, and service tax. Last but not least, facilitate user interactions by prompting customer if they want to repeat order to add another book or not.
Problem analysis. For input, the program will ask the user to enter type of customer, whether they are the members or non-members to the bookstore. The next one is book code within the chosen genres. The user can enter the book codes that have been showing at the beginning of the program. The third one is payment method. The user can choose whether they want to pay using a credit card or cash. And the last one is repeat order. The program will be repeated if the user enter they want to buy another book. Process in this program, the program will check membership. The program will read and input from the user whether they are members or non-member to the bookstore. The next one is check book code. The program will read book code from the user whether it is valid or not. If it's invalid, the question will be repeated again until the user enter a valid code. Next one is calculate discount. The program will calculate discount for membership and calculate prices after discount. Check type of payments, whether it's valid or not, and calculate another discount for type of payment. Then, lastly, program will calculate tax and total price, and after that, the program will ask the user, will check if user want to continue to buy another books or not. After the user said no to they don't want to continue on buying another book, the program will calculate total book that has price over 40 ringgit, the average price of the book in the bookstore, and calculate the most expensive and the cheapest book in the bookstore. As for the output, the program will show the catalog of book at the beginning of the program. The receipt contains detailed information for every purchases, and the total amount spent after user wants to end the program, and additional information about the bookstore. First of all, pseudocode is a step-by-step description in algorithm. We are using pseudocode to represent our idea. First, selection control structures, repetition control structures, and nested loop. Control structures contribute to the overall functionality of the program, allowing it to interact with user, validate inputs, and calculate prices based on various conditions. The selection control structures. We are using if-else statement, such as we are used to determine the discount percentage based on the membership type, which is member if you refer to the pseudocode in the calculate discount function. Next is if statement. We are use if statement for input validation to check the validity of the book index entered by the user. Next, we use if statement to check if the book price is over Rm40 and perform a count. Next is repetition control structures. We are using do-while loop. For example, counter control loop is used to repeatedly prompt the user for the book index until a valid input is provided. Next, second one is sentinel control loop. Is used to repeat the entire book purchasing process based on the user's choice to continue buying. And lastly, we are using nested loop. Nested loop, we have a do-while loop under another do-while loop. A nested loop structure is present where a do-while loop is nested within the main loop. This nested loop ensures the validation of the book index.
I'm going to present you about flowchart. First of all, flowchart use standard symbol to show the step the computer need to take to accomplish the program objective. First of all, we will prompt a catalog for the user. In this flowchart, we are using several types of control structure, which is repetition and selection. We also using array and function. For selection structure used when the program asks the user to input the type of membership and type of payment method. D is two-way selection. And for generous code and book code, also price, we are using array. Then, repetition control structure is used when the program asks the user whether they want to continue buy the book or repeat the order. If the answer is yes, the program will repeat it from the start by asking, are you a member? If not, the program will display total amount. The program will be repeated if the user enter the wrong code for book code and general code. Function for calculate discount for each member and discounted price. Other calculation is service tax and total amount. Program will display full receipt and additional information. T is submodule for calculate discount for each member. If the answer for each member equal to true is yes, M discount equal to subtotal multiply 0.20. If the answer is no, M discount equal to subtotal multiply 0.15 and then return.
So, this is our next function, submodule for calculate discounted price. It will calculate original price. Next is our source code. Our first start is a function to calculate discount based on membership status, following a function of calculate price after applying discount, and after that the program will display the store book details. This is where we use the array. Not to forget to verify our variables such as boolean for each member, char for continue buying, double for total price, original price, and others. Not only that, we also use do-while loop to ask the customer whether they are a member or non-member, and code for the book purchased. For the payments method, we also use do-while loop to ask the user of their payment method choices. This coding will continue to calculate additional discount for credit card if the customer is using that method, and calculate service tax, and lastly, the total price of the purchases made by the customer. For the receipt, the program will output all the information, for example, the genre, book type, original price, and others. Last but not least, our program will ask the user to buy another book or not. The program will display all the additional information needed for the customer to double check if they want to know what they purchased in our bookstore.
First sample of output is the user is a member of the bookstore, which is the user will input 1 for yes. The user want to pay with using a credit card payment, and the user don't want to buy another books, so the program will display total amount spent.
Sample of output 2. For this sample of output show that the customer is non-members in Dictionary Bookstore. So the customer only receive 15% discount, and the customer also pay by credit card. So the customer will receive special discount which is 5%. The customer also don't want to buy another book, so the program will not repeat.
This is the last example of our sample output where the customer is a member and we get a 20% of discount and is using a credit card for the payment method. Also, the customer bought more than one book.
That's all for us.
Hope you like our video presentation.
Thank you for listening to us, and bye!